Yeah. It's funny how memory works. You forget the birthdays, you forget the toys, but you never forget the feeling of staring at the floor, knowing you're right, but being told you're wrong. Listen. House felt like a prison yard, fences made of drywall. Mama running everything, she never let the sky fall, but she made sure that it fell on me. Every mistake was a catastrophe. I couldn't breathe. Dinner table set for three, but we only sat with two. Empty chair at the head. Yeah, Dad, that was you. You were the ghost in the hallway, the shadow in the frame. Left her with the burden, so she left me with the blame. She was tired, late, scared straight, terrified of chaos. Anything that went wrong, she would put the weight on us. If I laughed too loud, if I stepped out of line, I was grounded for a week. I was doing hard time. She was trying to be both parents. I get it now, I'm older, but back then the house was just getting colder. I was walking on eggshells, trying not to crack them, looking for a defense, but I didn't have a captain. I'm standing in the court, but the jury isn't there. Just a judge with the gavel and a cold, empty stare. I screamed I didn't do it, but you didn't care. I guess the truth doesn't matter when the life isn't fair. Yeah, silence is the loudest sound in the room. Raised in the panic, raised in the gloom. I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it, I didn't do it. Look, I remember the day, vivid like a photograph in 4K. 10 years old, coming home from the driveway. Walked in the kitchen, seen the vase on the floor, shattered in pieces right next to the drawer. She came in screaming, face turning red. Look what you did, that's the words that she said. I told her, Mom, I just walked in the door. She said, don't you lie to me, get on the floor. She didn't listen to logic, she didn't look for the proof. She just needed a villain to be under Ruby. The cat knocked it over, maybe the win. It didn't matter, was pain for the sin. I took the punishment, locked in my room, staring at walls while I stewed in the fume. It wasn't the spanking, it wasn't the yelling, it was the fact that the truth wasn't telling. It was the fact that you looked in my eyes and you saw a deceiver, you saw a disguise. And I realized then, sitting on that bed, that I couldn't trust a single word in my head. Cause if the person who loves you could paint you a liar, then throw the whole concept of trust in the fire. I'm standing in the court, but the jury isn't there. Just a judge with the gavel and a cold, empty stare. I screamed I didn't do it, but you didn't care. I guess the truth doesn't matter when life isn't fair. Yeah, silence is the loudest sound in the room. Raised in the panic, raised in the gloom. Where were you, Dad? Huh? If you were there, would you have stood up for me? Or would you have just watched? Maybe that's why she was so hard. She looked at my face and she saw you. She saw the man that left, so she punished the boy who stayed. I am not him. I am not the one who walked out the door. I am not the one you should settle the score. I carried the baggage you dropped on the floor. I'm done with the fighting, I'm done with the war. You wanted a soldier, you created a rebel. You pushed on the gas, yeah, you mashed on the pedal. But I'm not the metal, I'm broken, I'm brittle. I'm just a kid who was stuck in the middle. I still check the locks 3 times before bed. I still get nervous when voices get read. I know you did what you thought you had to do, but I'm still waiting for an apology from you for the things I didn't do, yeah.